Who's there? Amish whom?
Let's try again because chat couldn't hear me. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Amish.
Amish whom?
You don't look like a shoe. See, you broke it by saying whom. My mic audio is just...
Kovar.
He's banned. My mic audio is going to be a little fucked today. Thanks, Wavelink! And I don't have any of my, effects, so I got to redo all of that from scratch at some point. In the meantime, though, we're playing, this. Actually, this... I wonder if this might make more sense to do it like, this view. No. No, that doesn't work. That does not work. Back to that.
Also, we can hear both things.
Oh, my music is still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a mess today.
Also, you'll want to make sure that your tablet is set to
Absolute.
absolute.
It is.
Okay.
You knew I was using the tablet.
Well, of course I did. You're doing an art thing.
Before we get started, are you a boy or a girl? I'm a boy.
Won't you please tell me?
Are you left-handed or right-handed? Right. Would you like to receive notifications, including advertisements and/or promotions for Pokémon Art Academy from Nintendo via Spot Pass? No. Thanks. Now your journey can begin.
Yeah, Spot Pass. That's very useful in the year of our Lord 2026 Gregorian.
Yeah. No. I can only use the stylus, unlike a real 3DS. Hey, you must be here for the Pokémon Art Academy, too. What's your name? Oh.
Wait, what do you mean you can only use the stylus?
I can't use my finger the way I could on a physical 3DS.
Oh, okay.
You're Kovar, nice to meet you. My name is Lily. Because a resistive touchscreen, you can use anything.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to study hard here and become a master Pokémon artist.
I thought you meant as opposed to having buttons on the DS.
My ambition is to be a famous illustrator of Pokémon cards. Come on, Kovar, let's go to the office and pick up our ID cards. We can get them from Professor Andy. He's my favorite Pokémon card illustrator. Isn't he the dude from Advance Wars?
What?
There's an Andy in Advance Wars.
Hello, you must be the new students, Kovar and Lily, right? My name is Professor Andy. I run the Pokémon Art Academy. You may have heard of my brother Vince, who runs a different sort of academy. We both dedicate our time to teaching what we love. For me, that's drawing Pokémon. Now here are your ID cards. Please don't lose them.
It'd be funny if you could actually lose them in the game. These ID cards are really important. They're used to track our progress through the academy.
Correct. That's why you should sign your cards right away.
This is such an odd choice for a stream, I gotta say.
Clear. I can do better than that. Damn it, that was almost good. There we go. I'll take it. It is an odd stream choice, but that's okay. This
Balance
is
power's maintained that way. Who's
so
next?
cool. I can't wait to get started.
Not so fast, young lady. Your application isn't finished yet. There is a starter exercise to complete before you can be accepted into the academy. Are you ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Choose a Pokemon to draw and
We'll begin. Which do I want to pick? Between these two. Piplup?
Piplup. That's the easier one, I think.
I don't want Froakie. I don't know who Froakie is.
Froakie is the Gen 6 starter.
That's why I don't know.
Water starter. You
Draws.
have Pokemon X.
Yeah, but I haven't played it in ages. I don't remember it.
It
And I never
evolves into
finished
Greninja.
it. Oh, I've heard of Greninja.
You would have. He was in Smash.
Maybe I should play Smash at some point.
That's a surprising sentence to hear out of you.
I know, but I own it. And I would like to get more. I do enjoy it more than other fighting games.
Welcome to the Pokémon Art Academy starter exercise. You've chosen to draw a portrait of Piplup. Don't worry, you'll have my help. Just follow my instructions and you'll make it through easily. Start with the blue pastel I've given you and draw a circle for the head like this.
It's me, Piplup.
You know what? I'm gonna try to follow along as well.
You gonna play the same game at the same time? Or are you just drawing
No.
on paper?
Well, I mean, Fire Alpaca, but...
If you make a
I can
mistake,
do
you
MS
can
Paint.
press L to undo it and try it again.
Nah, I'm gonna do Paint. MS Paint. Good old... Missy Paint.
Get my controller ready. I assume I have my control set. I might have to fix that.
When you've finished, touch the arrow to go in the next step.
Go to the next step. Okay. Okay, hold on. Emulation
320 by
figure, controls. Is there a... Oh, auto map?
320
Okay,
by
that works.
240.
I'm gonna name this Xbox. It's not an Xbox controller, but... There, it works.
It's
It
using
works.
X input. It's
Xbox enough. Okay, I wish I could just click that, but... No, I'm not going to continue to the next step. We'll at least make an attempt to do a good job. Ah, that was bad. There we go.
Clearly, you should have been doing this on your real 3DS and using something like Choki's Stream.
Doesn't that have frame rate problems?
On one screen at a time. Which is to say, you can choose which screen has a lower frame rate.
Okay,
And I mean, for a game like this, it does not matter. You could be running the
true.
game itself at 10 FPS.
that is true. What is the... Okay. Oh. R's redo. Okay, we're gonna continue.
For the white part of the face, draw two big ovals and then join them at the bottom.
Okay, I think I know how to do this.
Remember, you can press L to undo mistakes. You can also redo a mark by pressing R. Also, if you need to go back a step and reuse earlier tools, you can do so freely by tapping the back arrow.
Are you trying to do it in a perspective thing?
I need just black for the eyes and the nose now. And then, like, peach for the mouth area. No, I was
What?
doing a Sonic.
Oh my word. Okay.
It's blue. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not make a Sonic out of that?
That's fair.
Well, Aerosate says I'm not supposed to be drawing Sonic.
But this is Pokemon Art Academy. Of course you're supposed to be drawing Sonic.
Sonic's my favorite Pokemon.
Literally, everybody knows Sonic's signature catchphrase, yippity dip, skipperoo, I'm Sonic, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah. Gotta catch 'em all! Okay.
I still love the fact that that was an actual line that Roger Craig Smith had to say.
Now I'll give you a light blue pastel for the crown-shaped mark in the middle.
We're just drawn over stuff with other stuff. Okay. This is just a tracing game. Does it get harder where you have to, like, just copy without tracing? Or where you get to, like, select your own tools so that you don't just know exactly what tool to use at all times?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, that looks good.
Next, we need the beak. Use the yellow pastel I've given you to draw a neat circle.
It's not quite a circle, but it'll do. It's a little tall for a circle. Okay.
Now we'll use a black pastel to draw 2 ovals for the eyes, and also a line to define the beak.
Yes, Mixling, yes I am. Also, hello. Should I finish it, or should I just leave it like that? I think that's kind of cute what I just did.
Well, except it's not gonna keep the dashes.
Oh, so it'll look a little wonky without them.
Yeah.
Guess I were to do that. Oh well. Too late!
Finally, we'll use the white pastel again for the highlights in the eyes.
Oh, that's a shame, but hi. And thanks for coming in when you could, anyway.
My biggest issue is we're not doing any actual shading here.
Actually, I went a little bit outside, so we're gonna... I think I didn't make my black quite as big as I should, so we're gonna compensate a little bit. There we go. We are finished.
Good. You now know a really simple way to draw Piplup's face.
Hi, Kovar! Oh, your Piplup is so cute! This is my drawing. I think I could do better than this, though. Well, clearly you can't,
Wow.
or you would have. How'd you fuck that up so bad? It kind of looks like Homer Simpson a little bit. Or the yellow
A
background.
little, yeah.
It's true that practice makes perfect. If you ever want another turn at drawing, you can either replay the lesson, or you can go to free paint mode and try it on your own with any tools you like. But for now, it's time to save your drawing and try it out on a Pokémon card.
The idea
I'm sorry,
of
that's
Pokemon
not
cards
Pokemon cards.
existing in a world with Pokemon is kind of weird.
Not in the slightest.
We don't have animal cards in real life.
Having Pokemon trading cards in the Pokemon universe honestly makes sense to me. We have baseball cards.
That's interesting. It, like, the zoom transition is clearly built for a screen gap, but the layout is not.
Ugh.
We're gonna save and finish. Now we've got a picture of a Piplup. A Piclup, if you will. Kinda wish I drew Pikachu. I like Pikachu better.
Yeah, what Aerosate said.
We have baseball cards in real life. Okay, that's fair.
Congratulations, both of you. You've been accepted into the Pokémon Art Academy. I'll upgrade your cards now to show your accomplishments.
Can my card be not gray?
Yes!
Oh, I do remember Zoo Books. You're right. Okay. Okay, I'm just wrong then.
This is your Novice ID card. The Novice course is now unlocked. There are 3 courses of lessons, Novice, Apprentice, and Graduate. At the end of each course is a final exercise that uses all the skills you've learned. Also, each time you complete a lesson, you will unlock new content. Any Pokemon you have drawn will become available in free paint. That means you can draw them whenever you want with all the tools available. Completing lessons also may unlock new lessons or bonus content. Good luck. I look forward to seeing you in my first class.
I shouldn't have chosen such a tough voice. It's gonna be hard to maintain.
This is your stream. You can just change what his voice is.
Now we're drawing...
Oshawott.
Draw a full-face portrait of Oshawott. Learn to use the outline pen markers and even erasers.
But Oshawott sucks. I'll
take your word for it. Maybe I can become a permanent Pokemon-only streamer.
I assume that was a joke.
Obviously.
Welcome to the novice course. Our first lesson will be a portrait of Oshawott.
There we go. Same kind of voice, but just I younged him down by about 10 years.
Here's a picture of Oshawott from my sketchbook. My sketchbook is where I store my ideas for illustrations of Pokemon characters. Any interesting fact about a Pokemon can be a basis for an illustration. For example, Oshawott is a water-type Pokemon that keeps a Scalchop on its belly.
Oh, you're right, I'm not hyper enough. You gotta be like, hey guys, welcome to my stream. Today we're gonna be playing Pokemon Art Academy. You all like Pokemon Art Academy, don't you? And I gotta have like 18 different transitions that I use every 4 seconds.
The Scalchop is a hard, shell-shaped object that it uses as a weapon in battle. It's not just for battle, though. It can also be used for breaking open hard berries. Now, to start off the lesson, I'll introduce an important drawing tool.
The eraser.
Outline pen! We'll use the outline pen to draw black outlines around Oshawott's face and features. The outline pen is highlighted in the toolbox. Tap it to select it.
We have a toolbox?
Good! The toolbox contains everything you need to draw or paint in the lessons. To open the toolbox on your turn, just tap the tool tab on the lower screen.
Turn, we're taking turns. This is a turn-based RPG.
Now we'll use the outline pen to draw the first oval shape.
See, my instinct would be to draw the outline last so that it goes over stuff instead of under stuff. Try turning your 3DS system to get the best angle. I'm not doing that. Wait, I thought I saw your marks changing shape after you drew them.
That's right, the outline pen will smooth out your lines as you draw. It's much easier to get a nice curve that way. Remember also that you can press L to undo your marks. Let's see how you do.
Okay, that's only good if you can disable it.
It's not really smoothed all that much. I'm so bad at this. I think I should, oops. I think I should, oh, no! I was gonna say I should do it in segments, but maybe I should do it faster. That's the best I'm gonna get.
Next, we can add the ears on each side.
Yeah, I could figure that out on my own. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. They're pointier than that. Like that. There we go.
I'll be honest, I didn't realize those were ears.
You didn't?
No. I assumed they were like horn kind of things.
We'll outline Oshawott's nose. You'll need the zoom tool for this. You can zoom in up to 3 levels by tapping the zoom icon in the toolbox. You can also zoom in and out by pressing up and down. While zoomed in, you can move around your canvas using the circle pad.
I'll move my phone and just keep my gamepad conveniently right here.
Let's draw the nose now.
While you were doing this, I already finished.
Okay. See, that's really bad.
Wow. Okay, clearly a 4-inch drawing tablet isn't ideal.
A smaller drawing tablet would be better, wouldn't it?
No, I think a larger one with a similar touch resolution.
Really, I think what would be ideal is something that's not a drawing tablet at all. I could have had an Android tablet out as an extra screen and used that.
I mean, technically, you still could.
I still could, but setting that up would be kind of a pain. And also not screwing up my stream.
For the mouth, it's easiest if you draw it in 2 lines like this.
Okay.
When that's done, you can add the teeth and tongue.
Hungry.
Just don't draw Oshawot's teeth too long, or it can look a little scary.
Yeah, I think a lot of the issue is just too high DPI.
See, I was gonna say the issue is probably that I'm not looking at my hand while I draw.
I mean, that also sucks, but like...
And I have kind of an awkward angle. This isn't the angle that I'd ever hold at to draw. See, that's not quite in enough. There we go. I'm getting better. There we go. I'm not following directions. I wanted to make them sharper. I could have made them longer.
Next, we'll draw the dots on Oshawot's cheeks.
Good way to get used to a drawing tablet, probably.
I mean, Kovar doesn't generally draw anyway, which is why I thought it was a little bit odd for him to choose this game.
Well, that's part of why I chose this game.
Because you want to get into drawing?
Because I want something that'll present a challenge.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Stuff I'm not good at makes for interesting games sometimes.
Yeah.
It's time to start coloring in. For this, you'll need another tool.
Marker!
Save this as...
White marker by tapping the highlighted tool icon and then the highlighted color.
Paint.
Art fight. Yeah. Revolver Oshawott.
With the marker, you can actually color in under the outline pen. This is because the outline pen works on a different layer from the other tools.
Oh, we're learning digital art. Okay.
The outline layer sits on top of everything else in your drawing. The white part of the icon on the upper screen shows which layer you're working on. Watch me color the face in. You'll see how the layers work.
I'm not going to watch. I know how layers work.
Next time he's going to stream Clip Note Studio.
Oh no, I made a mistake. Well, press L.
Ah, don't worry. I was already planning to show you another
LD.
tool.
The eraser.
The eraser in the blue section is for erasing the outline pen. The eraser in the red section is for all the other tools.
So the layers just have their own tools, and the blue layer and the red layer, basically.
You can use the red eraser to clean up the marker without damaging the outline. Here, I'll demonstrate on your drawing, Lily.
She really is an idiot, isn't she? Her drawing is much worse than mine. Okay, I might zoom out for this. So I have the right tool selected already. Okay, I didn't go over the top. Good. Nope. Don't want to go past that. Alright, see ya, Mix. It was good having you. My viewer numbers are back to normal. Disappointing, but relieved.
This is a very weird anomaly.
Yeah, especially since I looked into it and it said like the viewer sources were from recommendations. People clicking on recommendations on YouTube.
Huh.
Meaning I wasn't like just getting botted or something. But also none of those viewers chatted
Said
at all.
anything.
I've never seen anything like it. You know what? I don't need to be that zoomed in. There we go. Why is there a fly? Oh, dang it. Oh, wait, I have an eraser tool. Don't need to undo and then redo all of that.
He did literally say that. Like, they did the tiny skit about it.
About the eraser. I know, I know.
Also, I really want it to be known that MS Paint having layers is wrong.
4 marker sizes to choose from. We're going to use the second most biggestest. And brown. Okay, I might zoom back in for this. I said second most biggestest. Yes.
No, I heard you.
You said
did you know? Yeah, did you know that MS Paint now has layers?
Yeah, they're making it into a competent tool.
No, they're not.
Well, they're trying to.
They're putting on the appearance of trying to.
To color
It's
the
still
mouth,
MS Paint.
we'll need a reddish brown first. Fill in the roof of the mouth, but try not to go over the teeth. If you do go over the teeth, you can either recolor them white or press the undo button.
Okay, let's see. That's
I'll be honest, I don't like Oshawott much.
a little challenging. Yeah, I gathered that.
I don't know why, I just don't.
Okay.
Admittedly,
Oops.
partially it's because the design is just kind of boring.
And
You're gonna color the tongue afterward anyway.
yeah, I just had to fix the nose a little bit real quick. There was a small dot that wasn't quite filled in properly.
Now we can color the tongue in pink.
Doesn't need to show it coloring in every single thing. I can figure it out. I can read. Although maybe not everyone can.
I mean, yeah, it's a Pokemon game. It's meant for, 2-year-olds.
It's an Art Academy game. I can't imagine those are all Pokemon levels of noob. Because Art Academy is a whole series.
Next,
I'm aware
use
that Art
the
Academy
blue
is a whole
marker to
series.
color the ears.
They showed Vince.
Oh, is he from the Art Academy? I actually haven't played them, so I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me get a smaller pen for this. There. It's a little more comfortable for not... for those tight corners. Actually, this zoomed in, I can also fix some of my little screw-ups. Since it seems to be giving me my whole toolbox now. There we go. And then... let's pull out the eraser, just... no. Little... there! That's looking perfect. We don't have eyes, though. Just like in real life.
Now use the black marker
Clearly.
to color the eyes.
It wanted me to go back to the bigger one, but for this, that's fine. Okay, oops. I can switch the eraser automatically. I don't think I actually want to be quite that zoomed in. There we go. Probably not the best way to do it. Okay, that's one eye. Let's do the other eye.
Oh my word, why can't they invent the symmetry tool? And patent it. Make sure that no other art app could ever use it.
Good enough. Okay. It's a little sticky outy on the right.
Finally, add 2 white highlights to the eyes to make them look shiny.
And they're not just shines. They're freaking pupils.
No, they're not.
They're not?
The whites? No.
Oh, you're right,
The white
no.
spots are not, no.
The black spot is the whole pupil. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is good. This is good. I forgot how the human eye works. Awesome, we've drawn Oshawott head.
And
Here's
pretty
my
much all
drawing.
other eyes.
The shapes were pretty easy, but there sure are a lot of colors to fill in.
What the hell are you?
Lazy. She is lazy is what she is.
I hope you had fun. You've unlocked some mini lessons now to practice your drawing skills. The mini lessons are optional, though. You can go straight on to the next main lesson, if you like. Just remember that practice is key to becoming a master artist.
Are kindergartners that lazy? They might do a bad job filling stuff in, but they wouldn't just skip most of it, would they? Oh, yes, we're adding a background. Absolutely!
Well, actually, the reflective bit in Realize is light bouncing off of the front layer of the eyes. It's not what's in the, it's not behind the pupil.
Okay.
Behind the pupil isn't reflective, at least for humans.
Okay. Why not take a break to... No. I'm taking a break in, hour and 20 minutes, maybe. So we have...
Oh yeah, this is a Saturday stream, isn't it?
Starter exercises. I mean, I might go short if you think it's too long.
Depends how actually interested in this you are.
I'm somewhat interested. Go to lessons. Now we can pick a better Pokemon like Squirtle. It's very similar to Oshawott.
They're all just circle heads.
First you draw a circle. That's Kirby.
Squirtle! Squirtle, squirt! Welcome, in this mini lesson, we're going to draw a portrait of a Squirtle. And what's a mini lesson, I hear you?
I didn't ask.
A mini lesson is a shorter lesson to practice the techniques learned in the main lesson. There are no demonstrations, and you will need to select your own tools. But don't worry, you can still use my image as a guide in each step. Let's get started and see how you do, shall we? Like Oshawott, Squirtle is a well-known water-type Pokemon. When attacked, it shelters itself in its shell and then strikes back with a powerful jet of water. As with Oshawott, we'll use a thick outline pen to trace Squirtle's head.
Wait, what's that little dip in the middle of Squirtle's mouth?
That's because the tip of its mouth is pointed. It's easier to see from an angle like this. Now go ahead and trace all the outlines. Remember to zoom as needed using up and down.
I think I messed up. I drew Kirby.
Is that because I said first you draw a circle?
Yeah.
Okay,
Erase that foot and redo it because the other one is bigger. I want them to match, and I think the bigger looks more righter.
this is easier zoomed in. Like, it's still got a little bit of a little bit of lumpiness to it. But,
Partially because drawing a decent, making a decent art app on 3DS is going to be difficult no matter what.
yeah, we're gonna choose the eraser for this. No. Right there. There we go.
Do you have the resolution set higher than native?
I do.
I wonder if it would look better at native.
You know, it might. Oh, no. You know, we're gonna go this way. This is just gonna be hard, and there's not much I can do about it. Haha! That last curve was excellent. Okay, we've got a
Perfect.
lot more to draw still. There we are. I'll be honest.
This isn't even a bad Kirby. This is just straight up a good Kirby.
I wish I had it set up to show your screen. So I could show that on stream, but I don't. No, actually, we're gonna do the one that it actually suggests us to use. No, that's real bad. Okay, so I think part of it is I'll have an easier time drawing at an angle, right? No, rotating my my tablet did not help. It made it much, much worse. Maybe my target should just be better than Lily. It's kind of a low bar.
There you go.
No.
Now you can do that.
Do what?
Show my screen on stream.
Oh, did you put it in Discord?
I sent a video.ninja link.
Okay,
I figured that would be better than trying to, like, screen capture through Discord, because then you don't have to set up a screen capture.
copy link. Yeah, I just have to add a browser source. And we're going to put it there. And is it 1080p?
I mean, probably. I forgot to actually check what I had anything set to.
Okay. Well, we'll try this. Allow. There's
well,
ban.
there's Kirby.
Yeah, give me a second. Lock preview. Gonna make that smaller. Transform. Edit transform. Bounds.
There you go.
Fit.
I changed the screen thing so that, yeah, it's more squarish.
There we go. We're just gonna put it right there. Now we can see anything you want to show. And meanwhile, let's get back to our own art. Which is just this. No, 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 it's not. No, it's not. You thought I would miss that.
What? Where's the...
Didn't you, Professor Oak? With the outline done, it's time to start coloring in. I called him Professor Oak and then did a Professor Oak voice.
Let's fill in the whole head using blue-green and then add pink for the tongue.
Where the hell is Kirby?
Okay, we got
I have every layer hidden. Paint, what the heck is this?
Oh, we got all
There,
those
okay.
colors.
That was weird. Thanks, Paint. I love you. Okay,
so,
right.
Oh, we can just do all of this. We can actually be incredibly sloppy. If we do the tongue after, we can even do that over the thing. There we are. There we are. That was not great. I went outside the lines. Color inside the lines, kids.
Color in, outside the lines.
Although anything that we're gonna color over, it's okay. Alright. Be very careful on the edges, though. And then speaking of careful on the edges, that looks like maybe I wasn't. Oh, well, maybe I was. Okay. I think we're ready for the next step.
Finally, let's color the details. For the eyes, I suggest starting with red and then adding black and finally white. Don't forget to color the corners of the mouth using brown as well.
Okay, so we're gonna do red. Oops, that was kind of sloppy. Red, done. And then black. Yeah, I think it's also easier if I don't go too slow. I think going slow makes it harder.
Oh, yeah, no, you want confident lines.
Confident lines, confident. Guy wouldn't know confidence if it bit him in the face. Oh wait, no, I still need white here also. It also doesn't need to be quite perfect either, and that will... There we go. That'll make it better too, not worrying so much about perfection. I actually may want to zoom in for this. There we go. You know what? I'm actually going to move that a little bit more. We don't need to see your layers, just the picture. There we go. And then I need pink. I might want to zoom back out just a little bit for this part.
Okay, layers in paint suck.
Yeah, they do. But, you know, paint sucks.
And moreover, paint crashed.
You know, you could be using any of so many more competent programs. You could be using Photopea, you could be using Affinity, you could be using Krita, you could be using Fire Alpaca, you could be using Paint.net.
I wanted to do Paint because I figured it would be around as basic as the app that you're using.
I mean, I suppose that's fair. Okay, it looks like
But you know what?
Done.
Okay, time to change the video source to screen share Fire Alpaca.
Well done, you've drawn Squirtle's head. The eyes are the hardest part, but it's easy if you take it one step at a time.
Yeah, I had a bit of trouble with the eye. Good lord!
Hard build.
That is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. But I'll get it right next time. I'm going to be a master Pokemon illustrator one day.
Okay. Let's
Look
see.
exactly like the kinds of things kindergartners do from directed drawings. Yeah, I guess. I will take it from the former kindergarten teacher. She knows what she's talking about.
That's the spirit. Just keep trying and you're sure to get there. And I'm sure you'll have plenty of fun along the way too. Goodbye for now.
TTFN, ta-ta for now.
320, 240.
Add a background.
240. Okay, fire alpaca is here and working, and
You know what else I
not
can
gonna
do?
crash the way paint did.
Where is it?
Also, I'm gonna swap over to using OBS virtual camera for this instead of screen sharing through WaterFox.
Okay, I mean, you do what you need to. Oh, but then I'm gonna have to get a new URL, aren't I?
No. No, you won't need to.
Save and finish. I was gonna try and move my own screen over, but I'm not really set up to do that in a way that won't screw it up next time I stream anyway.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to crop this myself.
I don't think I want to do any more of these. We're gonna move on to one of these. I'm gonna try and earn Meowth. But we're gonna start with Fennekin. Different line thicknesses. Okay. Drawing heads from an angle. I can't draw at an angle. I can't rotate my 3DS. I really should have used a real 3DS. But oh well.
Wait, what? No, what?
Nice work on completing the full face portrait lesson. To start the next part of the course, we're going to draw a portrait of Fennekin.
Oh, I really like Fennekin. It's a fire-type Pokemon, right?
Correct, and it has a fiery temper to match its type.
There.
Fennekin enjoys snacking on twigs.
Give me a second. Transform, edit, transform.
You just need to crop it down to the gray. That's the drawing area that I've got.
Okay, just down to just the gray.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only on the left and right, thankfully.
Okay,
Just
Not
move
it-
the dang thing over to the green so that you can see where the black ends and the gray starts.
yeah, that's the way to do it. There we go. The problem is it keeps snapping when I try to move it. And I don't know how to disable that.
Hold control while moving it.
There. And then... There, that'll do, that'll do. Oh, I bet that's healthier than all your cookies, Professor.
Moving on.
Wow.
Now this portrait of Fennekin is a bit different from the other portraits we've drawn. So far we've only drawn pictures of Pokemon looking straight ahead, which meant their faces were symmetrical. That is, both halves were the same. But when a Pokemon's head rotates, the facial features become distorted. That means drawing portraits from an angle is a little harder. Let's try it and see how we do. Let's get started by drawing an outline. We'll start with the second largest outline pen to draw Fennekin's head and large ears.
Okay. So we want outline, second largest, we're already on it. Okay. So we're going to do this.
Circle approximately.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Let's zoom in a little more. Zoom out for this. Perfect. I can do better than that. Like that, for example. That was much better.
Nice.
No, wrong way curve. Why am I so bad at curving that way? No, other way. There we go. More like that's more like it. Yeah, just downward curves are a real struggle for me. No, the crazy man, I have not. Also, hello, how you doing? This is the first time I've played any Art Academy game, actually. I'm not great at it. I'm a pretty lousy artist, but I'm trying my best, and you know that's the point, right? Try your best. And maybe you don't always do great, you don't always succeed, but at least you tried. Oh no, that's real bad. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit before doing this. There we go. Oh, you know what? This is a perfect time for the eraser tool. There we go. Yeah, I'm good at some kinds of art, like thumbnails and composition and stuff, just not drawing. That's something I've always been pretty bad at. Okay. But you know, a game like this should help me with that, right? That's half the point. Alright. What is band drawing? The same thing, but you drew it with a giant circle?
Well, I started that way.
Why'd you do that?
Helps me get the shape of a circle.
Alright, and this is a little...
Pretty much
wonky,
every
but-
single drawing starts with circle, okay?
Let's make that a little neater.
Fox, so the ears are massive.
I'm really having trouble fixing this part up. That'll do.
Also, mind you, I'm not starting with an outline of Fennekin, so...
Oh, that's true. Thought you might be looking at my screen for ideas, though.
I am looking at your screen.
Let me introduce you to a new technique for this step. When outlining a drawing,
Shading.
using different thicknesses of lines can be very useful. The most important shapes are drawn with a thick line, while the details can be drawn with a thinner outline. You can see the differences clearly by comparing these two Pokeballs. Let's start drawing the thinner details now, starting with the tufts in Fennekin's ears.
Okay. We're doing the ear tufts. I mean, it's a fox. If a fox isn't cute, something's horribly wrong. There we are. That was a real bad line right there. There we go. I might zoom in for this part. Yeah. That's it. And then just this last part here. That's too straight. Make it curved, Kovar. Make it curved. There we go. That looks good. And now we have to do this side also. Let's zoom back out just a bit. Oh no, I didn't connect it right. There we are. More like that. I'll be amazed if I make this curve look good. Oh, I think I got it.
Nice, dude. Very nice.
Yeah, these downward curves at the bottoms of stuff are just a real struggle for me. So the fact that I'm getting them makes me happy. Okay. And I think that's
Well, that
all for
did
this
not turn
step.
out very good.
Oh, you're already done.
I'm not great at proportions.
Next step.
I'm not sure
Oh,
that
the
it would
rest
read
of the
as Fennekin,
face.
honestly.
Don't forget to use the zoom feature. I've been using the zoom feature.
All right.
Although, actually, I think that,
It wants me to stick to this this pen though, so I guess I'll do that. Don't know why I needed a separate step for that then.
turn off animation.
There we are. Like, shouldn't these ones be even thinner? I would have thought so, but it told me to use this brush for them, or this pen for them, so that's what I'm doing. Vance looks a bit like a Sonic character. Yeah, a bit.
A bit, yeah. I mean, Sonic is most of what I draw, admittedly. Alright, so I'm gonna try to fix up the shape a little bit.
Isn't perfect,
Namely,
but it'll do.
only do that. And then
And this. And how's it looking? Not bad. Some of my lines are a little wobbly. That's okay.
The outline is done, so I'm going to turn off the outline overlay. We're going to start coloring Fennekin's head now. Fennekin's face is split into two different colors. The top half is yellow and the bottom half is white. The border is at Fennekin's eye level. Let's start by coloring the yellow half.
This pen goes in the yellow hole.
thanks, Kovar.
Okay, so get the top. There we are. Okay, got that.
Why does this music give me Animal Crossing vibes?
I don't know, but it does me too. But I don't think it's Kazumi Totaka. Or Totaka Kazumi, depending on whether you want to say it the American way or the Japanese way. Confident line. Just one confident line across. No, not like that, though.
You know what was him, though?
Animal Crossing.
Wii Music.
Sort of.
He was the director.
Interesting.
It was his only directorial role.
I see why. I don't think it was his fault, though.
It wasn't really.
That game has Shigeru Miyamoto written all over it. That's enough. We can always fix that later when we're doing the ear part. Okay, we're getting close to the part where we can start connecting our work together. Here we go. No, don't want to go outside the lines. That's more like it. Okay, let's fill this in. It's doing it again, 24. I'm not imagining that, am I?
Imagining what?
Concurrent viewers?
No, I see 25.
Wow.
You've been blessed by the algorithm, my guy.
I guess. Alrighty. Let's get these finer details carefully. On the edges. Alrighty. And... okay, we got that filled in. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. That looks right. Next step.
I'll add the white. It's fine to fill in the eyes with this as well.
Okay, zoom in. Get all of that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There we go. That's a good line. That was an important line to get right. One of the most important. Because that's the only place where I don't have an outline in between. Alrighty. And Ben has, if he really wants, the benefit of using like curve tools and stuff. I don't know if you're doing any of that. What?
I'm not using curve tools, but I am using a brush that has actual pressure sensitivity available, so...
So you're still doing stuff I can't do.
Yeah. I decided I'm just gonna lean into it if I can't force myself into limitations via a program that just has it inherent.
Okay. Yeah, that looks good for this step.
Choose the dark orange marker for the fur and the ears and for the irises as well.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to fill in that part. Oh, well, I'll fix that later. Actually, maybe I do want to zoom in just for this corner here. See, I went outside the lines. There we are. That's the thing about art, is that sometimes I can be impatient and I forget that you actually have to be patient to do art well. But I suppose the better you get at it and the more you do, like, the patience is one of the skills you develop. And also, you get more efficient at it, so you don't need as much patience for the very basic stuff. There we are. I don't need patience for this. Alright, got that. Now we got this side. The other thing I'm learning to do is to make less stroke at once, so that if I have to undo and redo, there's less to redo.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm kind of focusing on the outline so that I can do the inside a little more quickly. There we are. Oh, see. If I did all that in one stroke, that would have been a lot more to redo, but since I was breaking it up, it wasn't too bad. Almost done outlining this area, and then we can go ham filling it in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do kind of a spiralish pattern. Because then every go around we can be a little less careful. There we are. Still gotta do the eyes.
The pupils actually are just straight up lines. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now.
Oh no. Do you see what I see? Fixed. There's just a little bit of white on the yellow part here. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I have all sorts of little miss spots. Okay, okay. Next step, we just have the nose. Which my nose is currently white. It should be black. Okay, that should be quick and easy. Oh, I guess not black, dark gray.
With the white marker, we'll add a small highlight in each eye.
Okay. Like that. Guess that's about right.
Well done, you've drawn Fennekin.
That was fun! I really enjoyed drawing the fur and the ears. I think I drew it pretty well. What the hell? The ears look like they're exploding.
I mean, they are.
Not in the right way. That looks kind of gory.
Otherwise, that's a marked improvement on everything else that she's done.
Yeah.
There's certainly nothing wrong with adding your own twist to drawings. Just make sure you're getting the basics right when you do.
Yeah, I'm not sure I got the hang of the head angle. It's much easier to draw a head straight on.
You're both doing very well after such a short time at the Academy. In fact, if you're happy with your work, why not post it to Miiverse? You can choose any finished
Because I
image from
hate
the album
Miiverse, and you
select
can
share
quote me on
from the
that.
image
Options. I love Miiverse, but it doesn't exist anymore.
You can send images to friends or post them straight to the Pokémon Art Academy community. Have fun and I'll see you soon.
And we got a Fennekin card. Doesn't have moves on it, though. That's a shame. Okay, well. But it's got a fire energy icon in the corner, so that's something. I do like that they got the energies from the TCG. I'm not going to take a break.
There we go. That's Fennekin.
Yeah, that's not bad. But now I'm going to do, in the same section, I'm going to do Meowth.
Oh, that should be easier.
I don't know about easier, but it should be more fun. I like Meowth.
Welcome to the hardest angled portrait mini lesson. It's obvious you're both fearless artists.
Oh, I suddenly feel nervous.
Meowth has many tricky details to draw, but don't worry. If you follow my instructions, everything will be fine. Let's get started. Meowth often live in cities, sleeping during the day and wandering the streets at night. They love anything round and shiny and often pick up coins and similar objects. I wonder if that habit is related to the coin-like charm on their foreheads. Let's start by outlining Meowth's head and ears with the largest outline pen. Because the whiskers are so thin, we'll leave gaps and save them for later.
Okay. Outline. Large. Already selected. Okay. Let's start with this. Who would have thought that tracing would be this much fun? That's really all I'm doing. 2 hours of tracing pictures. What a stream. What a concept for a stream. Oh,
Well, I
that's
mean,
pretty bad.
Nintendo sanctioned tracing, so.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's a fair point. I might go to the eraser real quick and clean that up a little bit. And that. There we go, that looks good.
Now it's time to tackle the details using the second largest outline pen.
Okay. Oh, that's the overwhelming majority of it. Nope. There we are. Fill in the Dragon Ball thing. This really looks like Saiyan armor with these lines here. Okay. No, that was bad. And I'm going to be less picky about matching it perfectly. I think confident lines are more important than matching the outline perfectly.
Yes, I can agree with that.
I am going to fix things that are too far off, though. There we go.
Every single artist will tell you that the undo button is your best friend. Confident lines plus the undo button is how to art.
Oh. There we are. Not quite as confident as maybe it should have been. There we are. Now that's a good line right there. It's just one, but... no. There we are. Okay. There's a lot of horizontal lines in this, and I think I'm better at vertical lines. Which is a weird thing to say, but just the way my wrist wants to move, you know?
No, that's just how it generally is.
Is that normal for everyone?
That's fairly common.
Nope.
There's a reason a lot of people will just turn their paper so that they can do a vertical line where it would normally be horizontal.
This is so hard. There we go. I didn't realize that. I knew people turned paper, and I'm sure the game expects you to turn your paper.
The hardest part is done. Now let's fill in Meowth's base colors with the marker. Make sure you use different colors for the insides of the ears and the gold coin.
Okay, well, get the biggest one, and we're using that. I am going to switch, no matter what it tells me to do, I'm going to switch to a smaller color for the whiskers, or a smaller marker. Because it's going to be really hard not to go outside the lines with the big marker. There we are. And I've also kind of established that it's okay to get areas wrong that you're going to color over with another color anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the bulk of it. Now we're going to switch to a smaller marker for this. Zoom in a little more even. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna even switch to a smaller marker. Just for these points. Okay. It's not that much slower, but it helps me to not go outside on the really narrow, thin parts, you know? Okay. Oh, we've got these ones to do.
Goodbye, music.
It'll come back. There it is. Hello, music. Alright, and then, we got 2 more whiskers. One more whisker. Perfect. I believe I'm done with the white, so now we're going to move on to black. I'm going to go to the medium marker. Probably actually should have done the insides of the ears first with the orange. Yeah, that was the right choice. And then if I go into the black area a little bit, that'll get covered up. Okay, now we go back to black. Nope. Perfect. I wonder how forgiving is the game. Can you just, like, draw something completely different and it'll be like, oh yeah, you got it right?
It is as forgiving as they forgive that one character.
So I could just straight up draw an Ekans instead and use the wrong colors, and it would be like, yeah, good job, you finished drawing Meowth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, now we need the gold. I'm going to switch back to the big one for this. There's no corners, so I think there's not really a lot of room for error. Oh no, I mean there's not a lot of opportunity for error, I should say. That looks about right.
Now we'll color the facial features. When you draw the pupils, make sure you use the thin marker and zoom in. Don't forget to include the tiny gleams in Meowth's pupils. You can also use white to add some nice reflections to the gold coin. It only takes a couple of diagonal lines there to make the drawing look extra nice.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to white. I'm gonna start with this, with the big one, and then we can fill in the rest of the facial features after. That's one of the things I learned, is that you start with the color that's like big and do the detail color after, because trying to do the pupils first would be a disaster.
Suck. It's suck. It is suck.
I do, however, want to change to a thinner brush for these teeth. Which, in hindsight, I should have done the red first. Oh well. We can still get that. Should have done the pink first, also.
Oh,
Yeah, that corner, I'm going to have to use a smaller pen. See, I made this harder for myself by not thinking about that, what order I was doing this in. And I got it taken care of. It was fine. But, let's do black. Use the thinnest one. I don't think it's literally a coin. It's like a coin charm sort of thing.
oh, whoops. That's not how Meowth. Okay, I'm dumb.
There we go. We're going to do both of the blacks, and then we're going to add the whites in the middle after we've done both of them. Nope. Nope. Too much at once, and then I had to undo more. I know better than that. Can I zoom in more?
Slightly more red-ish orange.
That'll do. And then, switch to white. Then we're here, same thing. Cool, that looks good. Now we just gotta do the shine. The shining. I want to use a bigger brush for that. Nope. There we go. Nope. That looks good. I might switch to a finer brush just to finish these diagonal lines a little better. Like right here, that needs to go all the way to the edge. There we go. I might even switch back to yellow. There we are. Oh, yours is looking pretty good too.
I didn't put a shine in the eyes.
All right.
There we go.
Yours is more of an angle. I like it.
Yeah, it's at more of an angle because I started with that.
Oh! Look at that! She made something competent!
Whoa!
It's not great. Too many teeth.
What? Yeah.
And she got lazy on the whiskers, but, you know, this is far and away the best she's done.
On second thoughts, there's no need to be in this much of a rush. In fact, taking your time with learning is very important.
Oh, well, maybe I'll go over this one again before I move on.
Excellent plan. I look forward to seeing how you do. But now I must hurry to my next class. See you soon.
Like, that wasn't great. It wasn't particularly good. It was a huge improvement, though.
Yeah. Name that to Meowth and put all of that into a folder.
Alrighty. I kind of like what I'm doing, just like the main one and then one bonus one from each section.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go back. Togepi section. So we're going to start with Togepi and then maybe Pichu. I don't know. Might do Gengar. Probably Pichu.
Well, Togepi's not too difficult. That's just kind of Kirby with aspirations.
We have Kirby at home.
Welcome to the next part of the novice course. We're going to draw Togepi. Togepi are fairy-type Pokemon that are always full of joy. It's said that happiness will come to anyone who can make a sleeping Togepi stand up. They store the kindness of others inside their shells and share it out as happiness and good luck.
How cute! That must be great for trainers who manage to capture one.
You don't capture one, you hatch it.
We've focused on drawing heads and building up your confidence with the art tools. But now you've had some practice, it's time to start drawing full bodies.
Awesome, I've been looking forward to this.
The first stage, we'll draw Togepi's outline with the outline pen. The top of Togepi's head is shaped a bit like a crown. The points at the front are closer to us, so they look taller. The points at the back are farther away and look smaller. Let's draw these parts now.
So we're using the second biggest. Okay. Now this is my kind of angles to draw. No. bad line. That was a good line.
Alright.
That was a really bad line. Damn horizontal lines. There we go. I can work with that. Next section. Wait, did I get the... Yeah, I did. Next section.
Now we'll outline the top of Togepi's shell. Zooming in may help you get the neatest result here.
Okay. We're using the same pen? The second largest, okay. No. That's better. Oh yeah. That's looking pretty decent.
Now let's add the arms, legs, and the bottom of the shell.
I don't want to watch you do it. I want to do it myself. I don't really know what the benefit is to watching him do it before I do it myself. That'll do. Yeah, these fast lines are working way better. Not that one. Or that one.
Let it be known that arm is really difficult, the one on the left.
The one on the left? I'm having no trouble with the one on the right.
Yeah, you're having trouble tracing over it. I was having trouble figuring out how to draw it without tracing.
I guess I was saying I had no trouble on the left and was having a lot of trouble on the right. That is interesting. Okay. Nope. I should do less at a time. No. Okay, this is gonna be a really tricky line.
Yeah, no, the one on the right I think I got much faster. No, actually, no, that's not right.
Okay, now back to these parts. That should be easier. There we go.
There we go.
No. Good enough. Yeah, I'll take that.
Next, outline the colored pattern on Togepi's shell using a smaller pen size. Try to complete each shape in one stroke because joining up the ends can be difficult. Oh, yes, I know.
Really? I found it pretty easy.
No, you didn't.
She got most of the parts in there, at least. She missed one line right there.
Yeah.
Also, what's that zigzag at the top? She went way overboard.
Those are nice shapes, but we really need smooth corners rather than sharp ones.
Don't show me it. That'll do. That'll do. Some of these are too big to do at this zoom level, so I'll zoom out for those ones when I get there. That'll work. Try that again. Nope. I'll take that. Sure, I'm happy with that. Oh, and we're not doing the feet yet.
I am.
Well, I'm not. Didn't mean to make 2 dots there. 2 Dot is the name of a city in Montana.
I'm not surprised.
This is a hard one. Maybe do it in that direction. Have I told you my favorite city name in Montana?
Probably at some point.
Kevin.
I like Boring, Oregon, or George Washington.
George Washington is amazing.
Now we'll need the mouth, the lines around the eyes, and the lines for the toes. So take plenty of care, so it's very important to zoom in.
We're using the same pen. Why aren't we drawing the eyes yet, Professor?
I'll explain that later, but you might be able to guess if you think about it.
Probably because we're not using the outline tool for that. Oops. All right. Oh, let's do it this way. No. I'm so close. Don't want a curve at the end. Or a sharp curve. That'll work, I guess. And then the toes. That's why they call them Togepi. Okay.
What if you, like, stopped being?
The outline is complete, so it's time to start coloring. First, we'll use the second largest white marker to color the shell.
Okay. Once again, I'm not worried about doing a great job with a lot of this because we're going to color over it anyway. And so when we get to that step, then we have to do a better job. I would rather not use the second largest marker, though. This shell is big enough that the largest marker would be nice. The game started me off with some like chalk thing or something, and I haven't used that ever since.
Pastel.
Oh, it was a pastel? Okay. Yeah, screw the directions. I'm using the largest marker for the rest of this. Look how much quicker it is, and I'm doing just as good of a job. Next step!
The rest of the coloring should be straightforward. Start with the yellow head and limbs.
Okay, and it does want me to use the second largest for this, which makes a little bit more sense here. We gotta be a little more careful. Got it. This zigzag here is easily the most concerning part to get right.
Sucks you don't have a fill tool.
Yeah, paint bucket. Yeah, that'd be pretty great. But oh well, not the end of the world.
That's probably going to use the same mouth color as Meowth, because pretty much every Pokemon uses the same mouth color. Or same tongue color.
It's a pity you can't use the color picker tool and then just pick a color from the stream.
I mean, I could.
Oh, will it pick colors from other applications?
Not directly, no.
I can use Power Toys for that when I need to, but it's a little bit more
Copy.
effort.
Control V.
Oh, you did a screenshot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
I hadn't even thought to do it, honestly. I was just gonna try to copy the colors as close as I could, but...
That seems like such a the right choice, though, you know?
It's doing the screenshot.
Yeah. When you have
Yeah.
the access to the exact color at once, then again, you're not following the tutorial 100% exact, so...
No, I'm not.
Alrighty. But you are waiting for the next step because you're already done with this step. And you don't remember
Really, I
offhand...
just need to figure out what the next color is.
I was going to say, you don't probably know offhand what colors the triangles are.
If I recall correctly, it's like a...
It's red and blue.
Now, we'll
Well,
color
yeah,
the
no, but I'm
shapes
trying to remember
using the
what the
second
colors
smallest marker.
exactly are. It's more of a, pinkish red. Oh, no. No, it's not. Okay, it's straight up, like, red.
Having both of you do this side by side is pretty fun, says A-Rest8. Yeah, I thought that would be a kind of a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I don't think it's like a proper dark blue. That doesn't look quite right to me.
No, it's definitely a lighter blue than that, and I think a less saturated blue
purple.
also.
More like that.
Yeah, that looks more right. Alright, and then we've got one up here. Okay, and it only had me do the red, so I guess we do the next step. That'll be the blue.
Now we'll color
I
the
am
blue
legitimately
shapes.
startled that this ended up coming out as decent as it did.
Yeah, that came out pretty well. Now, I'm getting close to done myself. And I think this is a technique actual artists use, going over like the line parts so that they don't have to be. Do you know what I mean? Oops, I phrased it badly, but like where the colors change, doing that first so that you can be a little less precise the rest of the way. So we're doing the that there, and we're doing that there. Then, and yeah, that leaves me
colors
a
look
lot
so
more.
different between the stream and my art app.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that's all of that.
Now we'll add pink to the mouth.
Oh wait, actually maybe oh crap! I have too
Well,
many
that
things
was
open.
basically nothing.
It's best to do the eyes with a marker rather than the outline pen. It makes it easier to add the white highlights in the next step.
Oh, because you can't draw over the outline pen with a white marker.
Exactly. We're going to draw the eyes in brown. You'll see why in a minute.
Oh, the eyes are
Okay.
supposed to be brown.
We'll see why in a minute.
Okay.
Oops. Nope.
Finally, we'll use the smallest marker to add the highlights in the eyes. Okay.
Looks good.
Before we finish, I'm going to show you a useful thing you can do with the outline pen. Although the outline pen can only be a single color, it doesn't always have to be black. In fact, a different colored outline can make the whole drawing look very different. When you change the outline pen color, the whole outline will change. Now, why don't we change Togepi's outline to match the color we used for the eyes?
Well, there we
Okay,
go.
Okay.
Good! From now on, we'll be trying different outline pen colors in lessons. It's a good way to add a little extra interest to your drawing. And there it is. You've drawn your first full-body Pokémon.
There we go.
Awesome! That looked a bit tricky, but it was easy doing it step by step. Once again, she's getting better. Those eyes are super derpy, though. They're kind of below the mouth.
Apparently, I put the,
You got your layers wrong?
I put the highlight on the same layer as the,
Well, you can
the
easily
outlines.
paint bucket your blacks to be brown on any layer.
I was gonna do that, but instead, layer, gradation map. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, look at that. This is her best work yet.
I mean, yeah.
The eyes are way too low, but, you know, it kind of
feel like
resembles what
she's-
it's supposed to.
I feel like she's drawing with her left hand.
I think I'm getting better with the tools as well. Zooming in really helps.
That's good. And if you want more practice, you can now try several new mini lessons. See you next time.
I really want to do Pichu.
Hey, Pichu's a good choice.
Continue. And since we don't have to watch him do all the steps first, Pichu should be faster. Alrighty.
There we go.
I'm not taking a break.
Before you head off, I'd like to introduce you to the 8 rules of drawing Pokémon.
There are rules? I'm not very
Yes.
good with those.
Don't worry, Lily. These rules are easy to follow and very useful too. The 8 rules of drawing Pokémon are important when creating illustrations for Pokémon cards. By referring to the rules, you can make sure your images meet the required standards. I'll talk about one rule after each main lesson, so we'll gradually cover them all. Here's your first one. Remain true to the features of the character. It's important not to change elements of the Pokémon character. It would be hard to recognize Togepi if we drastically changed its colors. Or if we changed the basic shape of the Pokémon to, say, a cube.
No,
That
that's
makes
not
sense.
difficult to...
If we remain true to the features of the character, it will be instantly recognizable. A good example is the official Pokémon card illustration of Togepi I'm about to show you.
Also, I'd like to point out Shiny is a thing Pokemon can be.
The defending Pokemon is now asleep. Oh, I wish
That's
I could
not
draw
what
Togepi
Yawn
that
does.
nicely.
I think you'll get there. All you need
Yawn
is
makes them
patience and hard
drowsy,
work.
and then a turn later they fall asleep.
But in the card game, does it do that?
No, but
And I
the
know
card
you're
game is
both capable
wrong.
of that.
You think so, Professor?
Absolutely. You can review this rule at any time in the extra section and use this card for inspiration.
Great, thank you, Professor.
Enjoy and keep on drawing.
Okay. We're not going to finish the novice course because we have to go do a Pichu.
The TCG is just straight up wrong.
Maybe I should play the TCG video game.
Which one?
The original.
Game Boy Color, got it.
Well, there's a sequel also on the Game Boy Color. It was only released in Japan, but there's a fan translation.
Welcome to the Pichu mini lesson. Pichu looks a lot like Pikachu. In fact, it can evolve into Pikachu if it's friendly with its trainer.
And Pikachu can evolve into Raichu, right?
Correct?
No,
Although
that's
only
not
with
a
the
thing
help
that
of a
happens.
Thunderstone. Pichu and are electric-type Pokemon. When they touch tails, they can create a shower of sparks. They aren't good at controlling electricity, though, so they sometimes shock themselves. Now let's draw Pichu.
This should be easy. I bet I can finish first. That's not the goal.
Let's start by simply outlining Pichu's head with the outline pen.
Oh, Pichu's head. Oh, yeah, no, this is not too difficult.
Pichu's head is interesting when you study it more closely. Its face is simply a yellow oval.
Just like Pikachu. I told you it was
Almost.
going to be easy.
Almost.
Actually,
It's
you'll
almost an
notice
oval.
A big difference once you get to the ears. Pichu's ears are diamond-shaped, and they're each as big as Pichu's entire face.
Okay. Outline tool in that size. There we go.
There. That's the shape of Pichu's head.
Yes, it is.
It is almost an oval. But the bottom is flatter than the top.
Close enough. Close enough. Not close enough. That'll do. Yeah, I'm really focusing on confident, close enough lines rather than exact lines. It's making all the difference in the world.
I'm not surprised.
This, however, is going to be a nightmare. Nope. That was closer, but still not quite close enough. Dang it, stop getting narrow on the right side. And then I make the right side too wide after that. That'll do.
Next, add the outline for Pichu's body and tail.
Okay, same tool. That was a good line. I'll do a better connection than that. We're so close. Oh, that's a good one. I'll take that. Yeah, I'm happy with that line. My art is getting better while I play the art game. Go figure.
Now we need to
Finish! Take a look at this! Oh.
I mean,
no.
what's with the goatee?
I think that's supposed to be on its chest.
That's a
Oh,
goatee.
that was quick. It looks like you missed some things in your rush to finish them.
Oh yeah, the arms.
A good artist needs patience and an eye for detail. It's not all about speed, Lily. Now, Kovar, pick the second smallest outline pen to add in the details.
Okay. So we're doing this. Nope. I'll take that. I won't take that. That's good. Do. So close to a great line. Ah, that'll work. Okay, now we have the nose and mouth. And then this part. And these. I believe other than the circles, that'll be all the details. Yes, okay!
Final step is coloring our drawing. Use the marker to fill in all the colors you see on Pichu.
Okay, let's start with the... Actually, no, we're going to start with yellow. That's not yellow. What did I... Yellow. Did I select the tool it wanted me to? I did. And once again, we're not being as precise as we could in places where we're going to color over anyway. I'll use the biggest pen for this. Yeah. There we are. And across there. The tail's gonna be the dark blue, so we're not gonna worry about that yet. I chose Pichu for 2 reasons. 1, I like it better than the other choices. And 2, I figured this would be, even if I'm not rushing the way Lily is, I figured it would be faster than the other ones, because it's a little bit simpler. Okay, and next we need this blue, and I'm going to switch to a smaller pen for that. Oh, look at that. I missed some yellow. There we go. What the? There's like a line there that I can't fill in. Whatever. Not my fault. That's not my mistake. It's probably just a quirk of... Oh, that's not a line. That's a difference in the outline because that like... What is this? Oh, I can turn that off and on. That's what that is. Yeah, it was the shadow outline that the game gives me for hints. I want to turn that on again when I do the cheeks. Let's do a smaller brush there. Oh, and let's get some yellow in there where I missed it. Back to blue. Damn it. I got impatient again. Does that happen to you, Ben?
Yes. Very yes.
Alrighty, that ear is done. We have this ear to do. And actually, I am going to turn... Oh, we have the color one and the... Oh, I didn't know about that. Look at that.
Oh, hell
I didn't know I had that. But we're going to use this one.
That's actually fantastic.
For now, we're just going to use this one just because we need to know where the cheeks need to go. That's probably an advanced tool for later in the game.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
Thanks, Mickey.
I didn't feel like doing the voice.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
And see, you did the wrong Mickey for that.
Yeah, no, I did Mickey as he should sound. Wait, wasn't that Wayne Allwine?
The Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah. I thought that was Wayne Allwine. That's the Mickey actor I was trying to do.
Ran from 2006 to 2016. No, it was Wayne Allwine. Whatever.
So I didn't
and
do the
also
wrong one.
Brett Ewan.
Now, what do we have here?
So it's had both.
Okay. Oops.
Now I gotta do the freaking... I did this too big.
Oh, yeah, maybe. There seems to be, like, color outlines on the cheeks, and I don't know how to do those. Oh, and I also didn't do this. Okay, we're going back to blue and using a smaller brush.
You're supposed to just use the regular outlines, I think.
But they don't match the outline color I used. Because we got the blue outlines for everything else.
Okay, I'm going to,
okay, let's do these. Let's do a bigger brush for this.
I'm gonna expand the canvas a good bit just so that I can not bother with the 3DS resolution.
Okay. That works.
Also, I know why the music is giving Animal Crossing vibes.
Why?
It's the accordion.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, it didn't really give me directions for what to do about these cheeks. And I don't have another color that would do the trick. Well, I guess I can just select random colors from here. I'm gonna not do that, though. I'm just gonna leave them like this.
Excellent. You finished drawing Pichu.
I fixed the arms. What do you think, Professor? Oh, the tail's the wrong color.
That's better, but are you
I'm not
sure
even
you've
finished.
stayed true to the features of the character?
Oh no, I gave it Pikachu's tail, didn't I?
Quite. I'll see you both in the next lesson.
I want to see what you do.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have the reference image. Oh, yes, I do now.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and make you a little bit bigger. That's not the same reference. Oh, yes, it is. It just... his tail is being eaten up by the shaded grass there. That's not ideal. Yeah, I made you bigger so the audience can watch you do the rest of your picture.
I'm just gonna look up a picture of Pichu real
Yeah,
quick to get the tail.
The grass really screwed it up. I'm
Oh,
sorry
actually,
about that.
I'm not that far off.
Yeah, no, it looked about right. I gotta shave. Do that later today. Yeah, it's coming together.
Approximately, yeah.
My line work got so much better in this picture than in previous pictures. I'm real happy with that.
Oh, wait, right, snipping tool?
Or are you gonna use that for colors?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Actually, we can make you a lot bigger then. You won't need me for the reference anymore.
Okay, so those cheeks are not meant to be out.
There we go.
Those cheeks aren't meant to be outlined. Oops.
They aren't. Yeah, I don't know.
Nope.
It was hard to tell, but
So you gotta do the
yeah, you got a paintbrush or a bucket fill tool.
Oh wait, no, wait.
Oh, that will let you do a bucket fill on that.
And then I can just black, 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 and then
Do some tone mapping shenanigans.
wait a second. I messed up. I'm just gonna...
There you go.
That's about Pichu.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Well, that worked.
That worked quite well.
I'll see if I can send the other ones that I did as well. Like in Discord or something.
All right. Anyway, I think now's a good time to call it. I want to thank everyone so much for tuning in. I will be back on Monday with Final Fantasy XIV. Then Wednesday we're doing Metal Gear Solid again. I haven't decided what I'm doing this Saturday. We're going to do Goat Simulator 3, but...
Apparently I have a prior engagement.
Yeah, Ban has a prior engagement, and that's one we wanted to do together, so we'll come back to that later. So I'll have to think of something else. That's fine, I can do that. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I wish you all peace. Bye-bye.
Bye.